Okay, everybody, welcome to the Naked News. This is maybe my third or fourth YouTube video, and I'd like to thank anybody that takes time to watch this. It's quite important. Today is April 23rd, 2012, and the big news on TV happens to be Walmart has entered into bribery in Mexico to get some stores expedited and moved along. And it's everywhere. It's all over. Every news organization is reporting it almost word for word the same as the others. So they got their marching orders for the day. What you might have missed, the big news, the part they don't want you to go look at, you need to go look at. There's a group of homeowners across America that took the time, put their rear ends on the line, and investigated the banks, the banking industry, the government, the current administration, and discovered that they have set up tens, if not hundreds, of overseas shell companies from which they transferred a good majority of the money which the taxpayers gave them through our corrupt government to bail them out into. So now you have these foreign shell companies which are just holding our tax money, which these bankers claim they own. They're claiming it for themselves. And you have this group of citizens who are putting it on the line, calling them out, suing them. I found the information off of Fidelity.com. It's a website in which stocks are traded. I trade, others. It's something you do at home. And what the article tells you is billions, if not trillions, has been moved into these shell companies by the banksters who have been encouraged to do this by the administration, while the administration pays lip service to the little people like us that they are going over after the banksters. And they aren't going after the banksters. In fact, they are facilitating the banksters. From Bernanke all the way down to the community banks, they're all doing it, and they're all doing it for a reason, because they are going to now, since they've wiped out most of the taxable income of Americans, they're going to move on and start with China. And they'll create jobs over there. They'll let the economy run, and in entrepreneurs and independence and that will generate jobs, and jobs will be gotten, and when jobs are gotten, the tax base increases, and when the tax base is there, the banksters are there to get their percentage of labor. So they're going to move on to the next set of slaves, and they're going to let us sit here with our empty stock market the way it is, with a declining dollar. If you do the math, in 1920, the dollar would buy you 1 ounce of gold, but you needed $20 to do it. Meaning you had to pay $20 of paper money to go get a $1 gold piece. Today you have to pay $1,650 paper money to go get a $1 gold piece. Now, 1 ounce, these are ounces we're talking, Now, you do the math. Divide the 20 into the 1650, and you come out with about 89 to 92%, somewhere in there, depending on the exact price of gold at the exact time you do it. That is how much our dollar has fallen. That's correct. Therefore, with a lousy, let's give them the benefit of the doubt, 10% of our dollar left, accrued in paper, which basis of can only start a fire. They're going to move on like they did in Argentina, like they did in Zimbabwe recently. What was it? They recently printed hundreds of thousands of $100 trillion bills. $100 trillion bills. So if you counted out 3 of them, you would have paid $300 trillion for a loaf of bread. And it sounds weird because we've never been in that situation that our generation remembers, but it happens every time, every country. It does not matter if you have a currency paper that is not backed or tied to any hard commodity, they will inflate it, degrade it, and leave. And they'll collect taxes in the meantime. They'll convert that tax money into hard assets, gold, silver, copper, commodities, you name it. And remember the golden rule. The guy with the gold makes the rule. So they are in control as they move around the globe, and they just recycle their system. I think you really need to check it out. Don't take my word for it. Go through, read the write-up on the case. The case can be gotten if any of you have access to Westlaw Services or LexisNexis, or I think there's one other one, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. Go there, print the case, look it over, comment on me. This is the naked news. Thank you. Good luck. And make sure that everything you think you can count on, you can touch.